Hey, what up? It's New Age Ja, and welcome back to Mystical Illuminations. I am being called to do an impromptu message reading, and the one who's living in my hand right now is the Lenormand. I come as I am. So we have Mercury in Cancer, and Mercury in Cancer can have so many different, dubious reasonings, and a lot of it can be attributed to psychic ability or the ability to have a telepathic connection with others, as Mercury rules logic, mind, communication, bartering, merchants, buying, selling, exchanging. It is the exchange market, the market, and bringing it into the sign of Cancer really focuses on emotional exchange that is sent to heal or place things back in order. So it's more so we are making and bartering emotional capacities in order to bring healing to one another, hence becoming a bartering merchant to seller exchange. But the thing that is being exchanged is the emotional self with logic comprehension of the healing to come. So we have whips. I'm fairly new to the Lenormand, so I am going mostly based off of intuition and the little bits that I did study, if any. Clouds. Knew that was going to show up. One more. And the man. I don't like the man. I don't like demand, man, and the whip. I don't like demand, but I just also don't like the man alone as a standalone card. So now I'm going to pull a supporting card for each. We have birds underneath the whips. Bouquet with the clouds and the moon. So this whip is surrounding a broom, which to me places a demand on chores, service work, as well as activity. This is also feeling whipped and chained by the man, held by the man, controlled by the man. And then the clouds here marks a great level of uncertainty. Sorry, I will be hydrating. Himalayan salt, lime. Cancer season, hydrate and detox. The clouds here is also bringing about of confusion, and this man is turning his back on the whips and on the clouds. Beneath the man is the moon, and to me the moon is a great symbolism of romance, especially since the moon is making direct eye contact with these lovebirds. Okay? This man can be releasing himself from obligations that once clouded his judgment. He's now deciding to go against the whips and the chains and the clouded perceptions that once held him back from what it is that he truly wanted, whether that be the romanticism of partnership or deciding to go after a woman or romance that he pleases, presenting to her a bouquet of roses and an offering of becoming a lovebird. Really interesting. It's pulled from the Black Lilith Astro. Okay, we have Aries, I am. I was trying to get them all back in there. This is weird. Okay, we have Aries, I am, South Node, Life's Debts, and Saturn, Truth. Yes, so perhaps this man has come to a conclusion of a lot of harsh truths in regards to his life paths, turning his back on this whips, chains, chores, obligations, and these clouds. The I am is the sense perception, the birth of consciousness. And we have the birth of consciousness, which is now deciding to release its South Node, its past life debts. Bringing about truth. Saturnian truth, reality truth, age, restriction, boundaries, time, success, friction, obstacles. Understanding that in order to take on this new, fresh I am Aryan energy, as Aries is the birth, it's brand new, it's fresh, it's new. In order to birth this new consciousness, one understands that all past life debts have now been called to be cleared via a Saturnian truth, via the passing of the obstacles of truth via Saturn. We have the Monology deck here. Let's get more about this moon here. Alright, let's see. Oh, we have 3 cards that fell. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. So we're stepping into the North Node, which is a discomfort with one's normal routine. So stepping out of your routine base, stepping out of your comfort zone. Although things may seem clouded and you may be wary of a misjudgment or a misconception, the North Node is asking you to step out of your comfort zone. We have new moon in Leo. So the new moon in Leo will be revealing to you a new succession in relationship. Perhaps a new proposal of sorts. Someone is deciding to step away from the restrictions of their own mind and choosing to clear the fog of which they've decided that they didn't want to see a love past. A love lost, potential for losing out on a marriage. And so this person is freeing themselves from their own whips and chains, inhibiting them from the true union that they craved, deciding to rebirth their consciousness and release the childlike past. No longer using his impediments as an excuse to no longer step into the truths of who they are. Saturn, truth, North Node. Deciding that they are going to step out of their comfort zone. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. We have a new moon in Leo. No, we don't. We have the full moon. Okay, so that's later on after, I think we were told that there's 2 full moons this month. I have to double check into that. I'll write it in the description box. Sorry. I'm hyper focused on this and this only. And then we have full moon in Capricorn, which we had 2 moon cycles ago, as we just had the new moon in Cancer. Prior to that was the full moon in Capricorn. Maybe you should go back onto the Peace Dealers channel and take a look at our trio between the Peace Dealer, the Crystal Colorist, and I. And a lot of it was focused around the full moon in Capricorn, leading up to the new moon in Cancer, coming to a full conclusion, new moon in Leo, stepping out of your comfort zone and into your North Node. Really interesting. I want more info. Let's pull out some tarot. What messages are the Leo moon, new moon going to bring us? Although we're still in Cancer season, but the moon messages are strong, and we're already looking into new moon Leo, which is going to give us an opportunity to step out into the spotlight, out of our comfort zones, illuminating our truths, leaving behind any past deception. 6 of Feel. Leaving behind any old memories and ties and connections that held you back in the past. Understanding that those memories will always remain memories, and those are yours to keep, and they will go wherever you go. You do not need to remain stagnant. We have Will, which is the Chariot. It's about taking control, taking on the reins, and moving forward. Exactly, because we have Teen of Think, which is the Knight of Swords. Look at him on his motorcycle, deciding to take control, leaving behind past ties, emotional ties, soulmate connections. This is also the man making his way towards the soulmate connection, going back to what he knew was originally true, and the Will, taking on the light and dark aspects, is taking control of the life, good and bad, disastrous or not, and we're moving forward with a determined mindset. And then we end here with the 6 of Earth. So that is the 6 of Pentacles. So we are leaving or moving from a 6 of Feel, 6 of Cups, and ending with a 6 of Earth, something balanced, something brought back into balance. Balance is extremely key here, as well as union, as we have a very Libran aspect here, a very Libran energy at play, which is bringing balance and again marriage and harmony. This is also going forward, letting nothing stop you, as either a path is opening for you come this Leo new moon, or you're being asked to go straight for what it is that you desire, being represented by the Leo energy, the Leo moon, the Leo house, or any Leo aspects in your chart, as well as Capricorn. This is forming a cardinal fixed square between Capricorn and Leo. Confidence and perseverance. The actual show and the structure of the show. What else do we need to know here? This is really interesting. This is a really random message. Let's pull some earth magic. Sorry, my allergies are on fire, and I haven't had any chance to take allergy anything today. Hello. What more do we need to know about this man? What more do we need to know about this man? Communion. Someone is coming to have communion with you, to speak to you, ready to see things from a broader perspective, willing to see things from your point of view, willing to admit that they've always seen your point of view, and they're ready to commune with you. The eagle has been watching you from the eye of the storm the whole time, and is ready to swoop in and give you the communication from the high perspective that you've always required, that you do require. And we have here the mountain of strength and the rebirth, spring equinox. Eagle, communion, mountain of strength, spring equinox. Okay, so this has been telling me that you've been patiently awaiting communication. You've maintained your integrity, you've maintained your position, you've maintained your will and your need to be steadfast. And although you've had to take on different shapes, different times, different eras, you are now have been able to manifest the completion as we have dawn, new beginnings, and spring equinox, rebirth. There's a rebirth of consciousness here, ultimately, with the man and the Aries I am, South Node and North Node. We have the mountain of strength, which is telling me this is something that's been in the midst of transformation for a long period of time. You've shown persistence and strength and the ability to become malleable, adaptable, changeable. No, despite how many times your world has been shaken and turned upside down, for the force and power of will of nature and the opposing spirit has been put and pit against you. But you've remained steadfast in your trust, in the ability to commune with something higher, knowing that your eagle has been shot out above the storm, and you are waiting patiently for this eagle to come back and tell you where this storm has progressed or how it's progressed, its level of strength, okay? And you've remained obedient, steadfast, and have trusted the higher spirit and the higher vision. Blessed with the ability to shapeshift. We have this cloud, this double clouds here. Clouds. The clouds are clearing, right? The storm is clearing. You weren't always able to see clearly, but again, you kept your faith and your eyes up and have been immovable, although being able to take on different shapes and forms. You've kept your eye on the prize and have kept all of your morals intact. You've remembered the childlike happiness that dwells within you, and you've never have allowed any of the trials to become a defeat against you. And now it's time to take a hold of everything that you own, everything that belongs to you, and get ready to pack, get ready to move. Saturn has basically telling you that you've passed the test of time, as well as many lifetimes. A new consciousness awareness is being dawned onto you. It's something that's been owed to you. It's been owed to you. And now that you've cut off yourself from past destinies, obligations, karmic paths, upheavals, chains, commitments, you are now able to propel yourself into your North Node. Although feeling a bit uncomfortable, but there's a spiritual union here that cannot be denied. And it comes along with something quite beautiful and unexpected. I think if you haven't experienced romance in some time, that romance will be making its way to you. In true love, ecstatic romance from a man. I say man, woman. From a man who is ready to love freely, abundantly, without any holds, without any judgments, without any restraints, without any taboos, without any fucking Captain Save-A-Hole syndrome. Without any of that. So your person is coming for you. And this person may very well be yourself or the communion with a higher guide. But what I really see is a new opportunity at conscious awareness, at conscious expression, an upgrade in consciousness, an upgrade in conscious awareness, releasing lifetimes of debt, whips, and restrictions, reawakening the love capacity within your soul, then allowing you to emerge and merge with the love of your life without any abandon, without any restriction, going forth to what belongs to you, reclaiming what belongs to you, and reattaching and rebalancing your heart, your home, your structure, who you are. Honey, you are coming home to yourself. You're coming home to yourself, and it feels so fucking good. Honey, I'm home. Talk to you soon. Later.